Hi guys, so this is the Wobble's Fenrir MAX, a super lightweight fingertip mouse from Wobble's that I've actually enjoyed using a lot recently. During these past months, I've been using fingertip grip quite a lot ever since I made the initial commitment with the Pulsar X2F, but I just really craved for a non-beta fingertip mouse in the lighter weight category. I retried the HTR, the HTR Pro, and also the HSK Pro 4K, but none of those really worked for me as well as the Pulsar X2F and those small full-sized mice that many people use for fingertipping. So, for example, the ULX smaller one and a WL mouse Beast X Mini, I just can't seem to get a comfortable fingertip and I just tend to claw grip them instead. But this is pretty much the first one that beats the Pulsar for me. It is properly sized up from the HSK Pro and the weight at around 24 grams feels so good and nimble to use. So this is pretty much the way I fingertip it. I have my ring finger and pinky kinda extended on the side and my thumb is sitting at the back like this. Pretty much at the corner of the back part here. And this allows me to reach the side buttons whenever I need them, and I have a very nice control over my aim. Then about the build quality. With the extremely low weight of this mouse, you can sense how thin the side walls of the mouse are, but still, the way they support the sides with the PCB makes this one of the most rigid feeling mice I own. The center of the mass is right there where the sensor is located, which seems to work for my fingertip grip nicely. So yeah, no creaking at all on the mouse, and also the main buttons are properly attached with minimal side-to-side wobble. Clicks are also one of the most satisfying Huano implementations I've used. It is just a nice light click that has a very minimal pre-travel with a nice bouncy post-travel. They also feel very uniform across the whole button. Side buttons are small, but I have to appreciate that they are there. I would not use them for anything very critical in-game stuff, but for some random utility action in-game, they are definitely usable. The scroll wheel feels very nice, like with the other recent Wobble's mice. Overall, just really high quality stuff clicks wise as well. Then I want to talk about this surface here. So for the past year or so, Wobble's has been really committed to finding an alternative to coating for environmental reasons, and I can't really blame them for that. Some of the textures were not that great and didn't work really well without grips, but on this one, this seems to work pretty nicely. One of the reasons for this is of course the extremely low weight, which means you don't need that much grip force to operate the mouse properly. However, if you need some grips, they do provide you with some that are using that split design that was on the previous mice as well. I don't personally know currently where my grips are because I just finished up a move. But yeah, I am not the biggest fan of the split design on the grips, but luckily I don't need grips on this one at all. Overall, I do think this is one of, if not the best fingertip grip mouse out there currently. Wonderful build quality, nice clicks, extremely good performance. If you feel like you want the lightest fingertip mouse that still has side buttons, it's pretty much the go-to recommendation. And also if you think you want a sized up HSK Pro, this is pretty much it. The only caveat here is the price, which is around $160. So it's on the upper region of mice, but you can save a bit by using mine or some other creator's code. But that is about this one. Thanks for watching and goodbye.